Hello and welcome back to the Laid Back Trader. Today is a very exciting day because today is the day that we buy the FTMO challenge. We're going to buy a 50,000 US dollar FTMO challenge. For those of you who don't know, what does the process look like? So, first port of call is the FTMO challenge. This is where you buy a challenge from FTMO. They will give you, well, depending on which one you buy, I'm going to buy the 50,000 US dollar challenge. They then give you that money in the form of a demo account, and you have 30 days to trade that up to 55,000 US dollars. So a 10% increase on your account level within 30 days. If you manage to pass that, you go through to the verification stage where you'll set another challenge. The money is reset. You have 50,000 US dollars again, and then you have 60 days to get that to $52,500. So first step, increase the account by 10%. Verification, second step, increase the account by 5%. And then if you pass those two stages, FTMO will actually fund you and give you a 50,000 US dollar account. And the premise of that is that when you trade with a real account, when you finally made it through these processes and trade with a real account, FTMO will keep 30% of the profits that you make, and you get to keep 70% of the profits that you make. So it's a really, really good way to trade with A, a lot of money, and B, not your own money. So the risks involved are very, very low. All you're going to lose is the original investment in the challenge, which is actually refunded to you if you do pass the two first stages. So if you make, that's important to note. So if you make it through the verification, they will actually refund you the money. Okay, so scrolling down here, we can see the options. There's multiple options, multiple currencies, risk types, and capital amounts. I want the $50,000 USD account, as we can see here. Pretty much the rules that I've just outlined are in play, but we've got a couple of extras here that are important to note. So, like I say, I have 30 days of trading to get my $50,000 account to $55,000. I must trade for a minimum of 10 days. That makes sense. They don't want someone to come in here and just make one big trade, get really lucky, hit their target, and then move through to the next stage. They want to see that you can consistently trade. I think they're also quite interested in understanding your trading strategy, making sure that it's consistent, and making sure that it's also you're managing your risk properly. Importantly, if they're going to give you real money, they want to know that you're going to treat it with respect. So maximum daily loss, I am allowed a 5% drawdown, so I'm allowed to lose 2,000 up to $2,500 in one single day. Maximum loss, 10% drawdown, so I can only ever draw down £5,000, so 10% of my account. And like I said, my profit target is 5,000 US dollars. The fee that I will be paying is 345 euros for the privilege of taking part in the challenge. Like I said, if you make it through to the verification, make it through the verification stage and get through to the funded stage, they'll actually refund your original investment on that front. Next step is the verification stage. They actually make this really easy, in my opinion. This is the nice thing. So the challenge is pretty challenging. And the next stage is slightly easier. So we now have 60 days to make a profit of 2,500 US dollars. So now we've got twice the amount of time to make half the amount of profit. So very reasonable. And obviously the verification doesn't cost you anything. At the end of the day, FTMO want you to be successful. They want successful retail traders to come in and start making money for their client portfolio. Right, so that makes sense. So that's the one I want. If I scroll down, I can start my challenge. Just double check everything here. So trading account currency, yes, USD. Risk mode, normal. I don't even want to know what aggressive looks like. Initial capital, I want a 50,000 US dollar. Broker provider, fine. Account type, fine. And I'm actually going to go with the platform. I'm going to go with MetaTrader 4 simply because this is the platform that I was practicing on with the FTMO demo. So before you do this, and this is what I'd highly recommend, especially if you're not used to MetaTrader 4 or trading effectively, if you're a spread better or something like that, come in and practice with this trading methodology and these platforms and get used to it before you commit to the challenge. Because although I'd not been on I hadn't been on MetaTrader 4 before, and it is actually it took me a while to get used to. I'm used to the likes of IG.com, which is all, it's a in-browser platform and pretty user-friendly. MetaTrader 4 I found a little bit harder to get my head around in terms of the logistics of it, if that makes sense. But anyway, but I'm used to it now. So MetaTrader 4, all my billing info. So I'm going to have to blur that out and learn how to do that. Moving down, payment and currency. I will pay them in GBP. So after all is said and done, that €345 value comes down to £310 and 54 pence. So I'm going to confirm to proceed, and I will likely see you on the other side. Oh no, I have to agree to the terms and conditions, which I have actually read, and the cancellation refund policy. Perfect. Confirm and pay. Your order has been received to be paid. Okay, fantastic. Credit debit card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and type in my details, and I will see you on the other side of this payment window. Okay, so that's done. It says thank you. The transaction was accepted. In a moment, we will take you back. So take us back where? Presumably to my new client area. Aha. The payment has been approved. Continue. Okay, just paused there for a while until my account was loaded. I actually bought a challenge yesterday by accident. I bought I bought a 10,000 US dollar account instead of the 50,000. I tried to record this video yesterday, and like a complete idiot, being tired, I bought the wrong one. So that's why there's two accounts in my client area. I spoke to FTMO. They've been absolutely fantastic. They're going to issue me a refund for the $10,000 dollar challenge. I didn't touch it, and now I can see here that my $50,000 challenge is in place. So the next steps from here is I need to marry up the metrics, and I need to effectively use my login credentials and plug this bad boy into MetaTrader 4. So I will do that, and then I will join you back in a second. Right, so that is all done. As you can see, this is my MetaTrader 4 account. So obviously the software MetaTrader 4 I'd already downloaded onto my computer, so you can see all my analysis still here. So I had to log in using the credentials for my new challenge with FTMO, and I have now a balance of 50,000 US dollars. So I think the last thing I'll quickly show you, but I'll do a proper rundown when we get some data in there, when I've actually started doing some trading. But what does it actually look like? What does the dashboard look like when you in your client area once you've bought the challenge? You can see here it's got some nice your trading objectives all laid out there. Again, we'll go into this properly: the trading journal, the mentor app, the economic calendar, and useful links. I will look into all of those, and I will create a nice video around it. So exciting times. I'm really glad that that is done. After the second attempt, I now have a 50,000 US dollar FTMO challenge, and the only thing left to do now is film my live trades. So I think the way that that's going to work is that I will record when I take the trades, and then as I'll come back to them, do little updates throughout the day as I'm working. to let you know where they are. And then at the end of the day, I will post the individual trades and we will see exactly how I get on. But what I do promise is that every single trade that I do, I will document and I will create a video for, so you can see every single trade, the winners, the losers, whatever the outcome, I will post them. So uh, until the next time, I will see you very soon.